Father's Day happened, so shout out to that. Rest in peace to my dad, the greatest man I ever knew. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know about anything else. And happy Father's Day, and shout out to everybody, all the fathers that I knew that's holding it down, especially both of my cousins, Delon and Brian, because they holding it down in a real way that I won't get their personal business into this.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a shout out to my fellow fathers who hopefully y'all got saluted. You know what I'm saying? People showed y'all love, did something nice for y'all. At least got some new socks, man. Y'all know don't nobody really be caring about the dads, bro. But shout out to all the dads. You know what I'm saying? I know we don't really get appreciated most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. You are appreciated from nobody else by other fathers, bro. Your boy Dash, bro. I appreciate Dash, man. Shout out to stepfathers too. I have a new level of respect for the stepfathers because I got a little practice at seeing what it's like being a stepdad, and if the kids ain't open up open, and you gotta like keep fighting through these walls and stuff, bro. So for y'all who done fought through them walls and now had them good relationships too, special salute to y'all, bro, because it takes a lot to father somebody else's kids and love them like your own. So shout out to y'all too, bro.
For sure. And my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you or bother you.
I wasn't gonna let you interrupt me that time, bro.
I see that and I back down. I just forgot to also say that I definitely gotta give my brother a special shout out, man. It's his first Father's Day. So if y'all know me, y'all know how special that is to me. So shout out and salute to my brother on his first Father's Day. And salute to my nephew for no reason. He ain't did nothing, still ain't did a god thing to deserve the love that I give him. But
yeah. Shout out to Jim. He said stepdad energy is hard. It is, bro. It's hard. It's harder. It's even harder if they already have a dad that's in their life. I think that's harder than meeting a woman and she got kids, but the dad's not around. It's a little bit easier to trying to build that relationship because I've been through that too, and it was real easy to build a relationship with her child. But when the dad's in their life, and if them kids are already like daddy girls and they already like close to their dad, and then here you come into their life, bro, that's a lot of wall breaking, bro. That's a lot of wall breaking. So for the fathers who broke them walls and still have those relationships, they definitely get a special shout out.
Hey, major salute to y'all, all of y'all too. Now, is there any room in this day for the dudes who do deal with a woman who has kids, but they dad is also a dope dad? So you don't really gotta step up and be stepdad like that. Kids know you cool. Do we get a place? Is it a spot for us?
This the thing. That's who I want to be. That's who I want to be. If a woman
they ain't really
kids,
talking to the kids, they ain't really doing nothing because any issues they got a real daddy for that.
And
so they can go to him for that,
bro.
And then I'm over here with mom.
Hold on, let me get in because I was
get a
in
card?
that situation. and when you in that situation, and I actually feel like okay, your dad is a good dad. I don't want to be your dad. I don't want to have to do the daddy talks. I don't want to have to do the when you wild and I got to come check you. And I don't want to have to do that.
Hey,
I feel like you have a good enough dad for your dad to come do that. What I want to be is the cool. My mama's dude, he cool as hell. If I want to go talk to him, I can talk to him. That's who I want to be. I don't want to have to be checking you. I'm not your father.
That's
and if
all
you
I'm
don't
saying.
have a father, I might be more willing to take on that role in your life because I know, like, once I break down these walls, like, they gonna look at me in a dad type of role. Yeah. But when I know you got a good dad, I shouldn't even have to be doing them things.
No.
Your dad and your mother should be able to figure out when I got issues with my kids, me and their mother figure it out. I don't need the chick I'm dating or the dude and shout out to my baby mama. I know it's your fiance. I think y'all married, but her guy just moved in town, so they doing their thing. But it's like he a cool dude. I don't want to have a conversation with him because he do something foul to my kids.
All I'm just saying, like,
but he cool. Shout out to him though.
I just want to give maybe a shout out to us. Like we dealing with we there with the moms and everything, and we keeping the mom's temperament good. So your kids can have a good like home base, so she ain't tripping on the kids and stuff. So we keeping them cool and tempered, but we don't overstep. If kids need some, hey, go talk to. He got a daddy for that. Moms might be tripping. You can talk to him and you be respectful.
Been there.
Hey, he got a dad.
Been there.
And you don't understand as a man. You don't want to. What do I look like as a man knowing his dad is in his life? Me coming in there trying to dad. No. That dad gonna have a problem, and you want to cause less problems. Let's keep the less stress. I'm just saying. Sometimes the mom's boyfriends need some
Nah,
Happy Father's Day.
I'm gonna tell you
love
what that is
too.
too, though. I'm gonna tell you what that is though. Sometimes the mother is putting the stepdad or the boyfriend in bad situations because she wants to feel like you have her back in all these different situations. So your logic of like, well, they have a dad. You need to their dad need to be the one to handle this, but they feel like no, you should handle it because you're here. Now what? When it happened, when I had that happen, and I'm telling her like you need to call their dad.
Mm-hmm.
She started feeling like I'm not supporting her. I go talk to her child. I'm talking to her child, but her child so mad. Her child swings on me.
That's what I was just
Now,
gonna tell you, Queez.
now, did I do something to her child? Of course not. I walk out the room, whatever.
Obviously.
But what happens now is I'm calling my dad. Now here come your dad to where I'm at. This might not go well, bro. Because you're putting me in a situation that's dangerous now because
wild.
You didn't call their dad to begin with.
You called your dad to come fight her dad because her dad was finna be mad. That's a wild thing. But look, if that happened to me, this is why if you expect me to handle something with your kid, me and you not even finna work now. Because you don't understand what I'm telling you. If this kid got an active dad, this man is not gonna want me playing dad to his kid
at all.
Anything. So when I tell you, you need to have his dad handle it. That's me handling it or whatever different with your kid. Because I'm not here for discipline. That's the last thing I'm here for. I might be here, like you say, for the cool stuff. Hey, he might want to discuss some stuff with you. He might also talk to his dad, one different perspective, whatever. But what I'm not going to do is discipline another man's child when that man is active in his child's life and he can discipline him himself. It's just the amount of respect that you have for another father. That's all.
Not even that. You know when you have that conversation, when it sticks and your woman be like, okay, is when she respects you. You're showing respect to her dad. Your woman should be showing respect to you and how you feel in the situation and realizing, okay, babe, don't worry about it. Me and their father will figure this out. When they got respect for you, that's how that go. When they feel like, no, I'm right, you need to do what I say. When they got masculine energy,
now it's not even about you
now
and
it's
the
not
kid
even
no
about
more.
you and the kid no
This
more.
ain't
Now
even
it's
about
about you just getting what you want. It turns to a different thing. It's not about the kid. It's a whole different thing.
What's crazy is sometimes they don't even think that I know we give off the thing that we so simple, like as men, like we just want simple stuff, easy stuff, and they think we so simple. But we can be cerebral sometimes. We can have foresight. We can see things. Stuff like that is when those the men's red flags, quote unquote. Like, oh, you want to be right. Now you vindictive. Now you just like fight. This is how you. We looking at this ain't even about the kid no more because in our head, I know I'm right with that. I'm already right with that. You can argue all you want about me not being here or being active or whatever. He got an active dad. That dad will handle that. That man will handle that. The fact that you react in this way to this argument and act in this way in this argument, now I'm taking that as this is how you handle things. This is how you handle conflict. This is how you do arguments. This is the person you are. I'm looking at all this extra external stuff, now deciding if the P got that much power. Now I'm deciding. Now, in my head now, I'm like, man, does the P have that much power who I could deal with this for a little while or not?
I'm way too cerebral. Because like, I tell people this all the time, bro. When people be getting in their feelings and they get emotional and they start saying stuff, people say things they don't. I ain't going to even say, let me rephrase before I even say it. People say a lot of things, and then after the fact, they be like, I didn't mean that. And they try to take it back, right?
People say things that they feel that they dealt with for a long time.
Let me finish my damn point, Craig.
My bad.
I never say anything that I don't mean because I'm never going to say anything I got to take back.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never in my feelings enough with somebody to say something I don't mean. So even when you calm down and if you try to bring it up 2 weeks later, what I say going to be the same exact thing because it didn't come from an emotional place. And I think what happens is when people emotional, they think you're being emotional too. Nah, bro. Sometimes I just talk loud because this is how I talk. So if you saying something, I'm like, man, what are you talking? I talk like this all the time. I'm either talking in this volume or I'm talking like this. It's really no in between. Yelling is sounding like this. I don't really yell that much. I'm not a yeller, bro. Sorry, T the goat. Might have to clip that one.
Nah, that is
But-
wild though.
When somebody emotional, they just assume you being emotional. Do you know what irritates me the most? When I know I'm not in my feelings, and you keep telling me I'm in my feelings. Now I feel like I should get in my feelings because I feel like you want me in my feelings. Usually I won't, which irritates you more, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy, bro.
Hey, that was
Being a man
what's
is tough,
crazy
bro. Shout
what's
out to all the
crazy is that
stepdads,
that's me
dads,
too.
and all that, bro.
If I know that you want to get like emotion out of me, I'll never give it.
Never give it to you.
I'll never give it.
You will
to you.
always get. I'll
But
give
I'll
you
be
emotion.
feeling it. I'm talking about in my head when I get home in the car when I start thinking about it. I might cry, do all the things that you thought I
never
was gonna
gonna know.
be mad, but I'll never do it in front of you.
Never gonna know, bro.
Oh man, I can't give you that.
I think I told this to every chick I dated seriously in life. I told them it's gonna come a time you gonna do something. You gonna be dead wrong, and you gonna try to fight me on it, and I'm gonna cut you off, right? And when that happens, I'm never gonna talk to you again. I might think about you all the time. I might think about you for years after I ain't messing with you no more. And if I see you, you would never know, because I will act like you don't exist. Because only conversation that we really gonna have is you apologizing. That's it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, cause like if I'm in the wrong, bro, I ain't gonna never let that much time go by, because it's like I probably value, like if me and you get into it and I value our friendship more than I value being right, eventually, even if I still feel I'm right, I just be like, man, whatever, bro, like my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I ain't finna not be friends with my boy over some, he ate my pound cake and I said, save me the slice. Like, because it always be some petty stuff. Like, once you really get to you be like, man, we really beefing over this dude ate my extra piece of chicken. Like, you really arguing over the big piece of chicken, bro?
Nah, I'll be in my head. I guess I'll be having like personal battles in my head there, because I'll be like,
Aries, y'all always
yeah,
do.
I know, and I
It's
can't
an
even.
Aries trait, bro.
I can't even say what I want to say because it'll be.
Go ahead, have an Aries
I
moment,
can't.
bro.
Only reason I can't because
Aries is crazy.
it would be dry snitching. It would really be dry snitching, but I definitely got the uppers on. Yeah,
Y'all Aries are y'all
relationship
overthinkers,
wise
bro.
when stuff be happening. Yeah, everybody prospered and everybody's great, but I don't even want to look, man.
Look, I'm gonna give you an out.
I ain't that nigga or nothing. I'm not him.
All right, let's move along.